We've known now for a while that the next PlayStation is due out over the next year or so. Today we found out quite a bit of awesome news about new features, release times and all that sort of stuff. If you didn't already know, it's actually coming out Christmas next year. And the main thing is we've got an official name for it. It's simply called the PS5. We kind of come expecting it. There's nothing weird about it. There's no project this or anything weirdly added onto it. It's not the super PlayStation, just PS5. Now there are some really cool sounding features coming with the next console. But the thing is, are they actually going to get used? Are people going to like them? Or is it just going to be a novelty that everyone loves at the start, but then starts to get a little bit annoying? And one of those comes with the new controller. Now it's actually coming with haptic feedback and it sounds awesome. To give you an idea, apparently when you drive in a vehicle, you've got the whole thing with the triggers where you can feel it. It's as though you're actually pressing down on accelerator. If you're playing a shooting game, firing a shotgun will feel different than firing an assault rifle. If you're playing a game where you're using, say, a bow and arrow, you'll actually feel the tenseness when you're pulling down on the trigger to get ready to fire it, and it sounds really cool the way that that's going to work. Now the thing with the new controllers as well, it's fully adaptive, which means developers can make use of it if they want. Whether or not they will, whether or not people will get annoyed by it, not too sure. I've had like 7 or 8 DualShocks, and the one thing that I've always found with them is that the triggers do tend to go, so I think putting more technology in them is either going to go one of each way. It could make it terrible so they just break so much easier, or with there being that much more in it, it could stop issues moving forward. Now, one of the other things that is coming with PS5 is ray tracing. Now, the gameplay in the background is not off PlayStation, it's actually off PC using ray tracing. You can see the way that the lighting and stuff works. It looks absolutely awesome, it looks beautiful, and this is kind of going to be a built-in feature with the new PlayStation. It just brings in more realistic lighting, more things can render at the same time, just making so much more of a detailed experience with a game. Now obviously when the new PlayStation first comes out, games are going to look awesome, but as the kind of life progresses through of the PlayStation 5, the games are just going to get more and more realistic, and I can't wait to see what they bring. Now, going on to a different side of things, I'm not going to get really technical with it, just kind of give you guys an idea of what I mean. The new PlayStation's actually getting a new hard drive style. Rather than a spinning disc, it's going to have a solid state, which pretty much means anything with loading times, rather than sitting there for 30-40 seconds loading into something, it's literally going to be a blink of an eye and you're in there. And with physical discs on the new PlayStation, they're actually going to come on a 100 gig optical disc to be used in the optical drive that also doubles as a 4K Blu-ray player, which is always nice. If I'm being honest myself though, personally, with movies and stuff, I pretty much get everything digital. If I don't watch it on demand on services like Netflix or Amazon or Sky, if I do purchase something, I do tend to just either rent it or purchase a digital copy. I can't remember the last time I actually went out to buy a DVD or a Blu-ray or anything like that. The PlayStation 5 is also set to have a completely new AI system, which brings in more stuff of when you're playing with your friends, or to see what people are doing. You'll be able to go on a game just while you're scrolling through, see what sort of missions and unlocks are available, jump into someone's game straight away. It sounds awesome, and I can't wait to see and hear more about the PS5. Now, I am curious about what you guys think. With any new features that you'd like to come with the next gen console, what would you like to see? Me personally, rather than details with the console, I'd like to see more included when you buy it. Obviously, if you get a PlayStation at the moment, you've got the option to purchase a PS camera, you've got the option to buy PSVR. I think a great bundle thing, or just a standard set, would be everything in one. Maybe with the VR, something a bit more streamlined, and definitely wireless, because the wires just get in the way so much. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. The news kind of just came out today, and I just kind of wanted to give you guys an update. It's something that I'm always keeping my eye on. Always looking at what new features are coming with the next console. The only thing is, what do we call it? Everyone's been calling PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One next gen for so long now. Is it going to stick, or is it going to be new gen? We need a new name for it. But that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.